Hello, welcome everyone. It is Monday. I'm here today with some 3D modeling. That's right, everyone. I'm gonna be doing some three-dimensional modeling. No, I didn't add Glorp. Glorp was there originally. They added Glorp as a global emote for some reason. Anyway. Welcome Stream Elements, welcome Cowfriend, Michael, Tag Barrel, Zoli, Stanley, Chocodex, Slime Molder, Cose's. They added it because Wolfie requested it? No. I don't know why they did it. Although I enjoy Glorp, I don't agree with their decision to make it global. But anyway, of those of you who have not been following my Twitter, I have been learning 3D modeling. Let me show you some examples. You can load a scene. Okay, look at this example scene. I made this. Look at this. It's great. You can move around. It changes based on direction. You got animations. Look at this. You got transforms, paintings. You have different tile sets you can use. How do I do it? Look at this. Look at this. I have the sprites. You got the tiles. You got the painting, right? You got all this stuff. You got UV animations. Look at this. You can be stepping. For some reason, the image quality looks kind of bad on Windows. It looks fine when I run this on Mac. It seems a bit. Seems like there's some compression going on. I don't know. Anyway, I also made a Nanodan crocodile. Look at this. Look at the sprite sheet. It's like, it looks very wacky. I made this yesterday. Nanodan was streaming and he was playing Pokemon. And he had himself on the screen as a Totodile. And I was like, you know, that seems simple to modify. And by modify, I mean model. And then I modeled it. And it works. Can spin around. It is surprisingly straightforward to use this program. So this is Crocotile 3D. I found it because I saw this program called PicoCAD, and it seemed like a very simple way to do 3D models. You could do stuff like this, but it seems very limited. I was like, I want something that's similar to this, but like a little bit more flexible. And then I saw in a thread someone mentioned Crocotile 3D, and this one allows you to make scenes specifically with tiles. Because typically, if you try to use Blender, you're I don't know, you gotta like make stuff. It's very complicated. I tried learning Blender before, and there was like too much stuff to do. There's so many ways to do stuff, and I'm like, I get a bit overwhelmed. And then I saw this, and I was like, this seems doable. And then I tried it and I was able to make some stuff, and I think it's very nice. Is this compatible with Pico 8? It's not. Even PicoCAD is not. I think they just make models. You could use a different program to implement them. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff you could do, okay? If you go to the Crocotile 3D website, you got examples here. Animation. Hold on, I'm trying to find the no, there's like this one tutorial they have. It's a tutorial. Where is it? Tutorial? Alright, well, Crocotile 3D 3D animation. There's like this nice demo they made. Yeah, is this. They have this nice scene that has like a waterfall, has a bunch of like other stuff. It's gonna make me log. Hey, I'm streaming right now. I will not turn off my VPN to watch this. Actually, I guess I probably should. I'm gonna be looking at YouTube videos. Okay, let's reopen that. Okay, so this is the tutorial video, and they demonstrate like how to do stuff with it. You can make animations. You have this scene that has a waterfall. You can billboard your models. It's very cool. Well, will I learn Godot? Possibly. I do know how to use Bevy, the Rust game engine, so I might use that. Otherwise, it seems like a lot of people target Bevy, or sorry, a lot of people target Godot for stuff like this. So, I don't know, maybe I'll run Godot. You can make stuff like this. And there's like a web page where they described how to do it. Oh, it's this one. So I think I'm gonna be this stream. I might be trying to make a scene of me fishing on a lake. Remember that lake that I used to do for VR fishing? Well, maybe I could make that lake. Maybe I can make a boat, and then it'll work. Welcome Chaos Ryan as well. Good idea. I think so. It seems like it'd be simple enough to make. They go over how to make trees. Look at this. You simply just make the base of it, and then you add, you extend, and then you make the leaves. You make a half a leaf, and then you adjust the leaf so that it's bent. It's bent. And then you turn that into an object. You put the leaf on the tree. You copy it. And then you rotate it several times, and then look at this. It's that simple. Anyway, it's really simple to use. That's what I appreciate about it. I'm going to demonstrate some basic functionality. Okay, so we have this scene that I made earlier. This one, we have multiple objects. On the right side here, we have the scene menu. And we have a bunch of different things. Here's regular Wolfie, who is not walking. But this one also turns based on direction. And each one of these has a option for billboarding, which, if you're not familiar, billboarding is when you have like a 2D sprite rendered in a 3D environment, kind of like Ragnarok Online. It'll face the camera always, but then, you know, you could have different directions. So if you look at my UVs for the Wolfie, we have these. If you name them south underscore east underscore west or whatever, it'll pick that up, and then when you rotate the camera, it'll just use that. Then we have these. I have one for the island. I have one for the water. Go underneath. You can see it clips through, but you can't see that. Okay, the camera is above. And then we got this one, and then you can just paint directly on this. Look at this. I'm using the Pico 8 color scheme because I found that it's really useful to have a limited palette for stuff like this, and I've come to appreciate the Pico 8 palette. This is actually the extended Pico 8 palette. It's got the regular colors and then the extended ones, but I will try to stick to these unless there's overlap. You might notice that in my Wolfie model, we have colors. This color is part of the extended set. This one as well is part of the extended set. Specifically because, you know, when this is overlapped with this, you can't really tell the difference. I'm also using the darker white for the background. Like this leg is behind the other one, so it's differently colored. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the limited palette, but 8 is too limited. No, it's got 16 colors. That's more colors than you would ever need. But yeah, it goes up to here, and then you got the extended palette. So also the shirt is part of the extended palette. Otherwise, I would have to use this color, which doesn't really fit. Also, nice part is that you can see the updates made directly in the scene. As you're painting stuff, you could just, you know, look at that, it's live, it updates live. Anyway, I'm going to start a new project. I'm going to demonstrate how to make something like this. It's actually so simple. You're going to be like, wow, this is so simple. I would love to make a 3D model as well. And now you can. Okay, here's my tutorial. Okay, I'm going to summarize all of my knowledge. And you'll be like, wow, how does he know all this stuff? How is he so smart? Well, we gotta learn Crocotile. Okay, so you start off, you have the default tile set, which is right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to delete it, because although it's nice, I want to make my own. So I got a blank tile set, and we're gonna have it be 8 by 8, okay? We'll have it be transparent. This is just teleshopping, I don't even know what that is. So we delete this one, okay? I don't need this one. Remove it. We start off here. We have our Pico 8 colors. Right, so you have, you focus in on this. You can enable the grid so that you know which tile you're drawing on. It's a little bit faint, but you can see there's like an outline here. I want to paint some grass, okay? It's very simple. Just have a solid color. We use the paintbrush tool, the paint bucket tool. Sorry, I don't know how to limit this thing. Is it this thing? Contiguous? Yes, you can enable contiguous or the other one. Welcome, Nutritious. And then once you have a model, you're here in the base world, okay? This crocodile on the bottom, which I really like, it shows you the direction you're facing. So if you're facing the crocodile, it means you're directly head on. This is behind. Like sometimes you might see like a thing in other programs where it's like a grid like this. At the green arrows going up. I like the crocodile. Also, thank you, Deffins, for the 31 months. Thank you, Zoli, for the 25 months. Teleshopping or the TV program where they introduce products you can call in to order them. Isn't there like a different name for that? Teleshopping. I thought it was like, what's the name for? I don't actually know. there is a name for it, which is not teleshopping. Also, thank you, Michael, for the 10 months. Teleshopping, I think it's something else. Anyway, okay, so now that you're here, you can update this thing right here. This thing right here will tell you the increments that you're moving in. So if I set this to 4, every time I press W, it moves up by 4 pixels. Maybe 8, I don't know. Wait, it moves up by half? I don't know. Did I set something wrong here? So this thing is, wait, oh, this is, okay. I had selected a smaller part of my grid. So this is an 8x8 tile. And then, I guess I'll set it to 4 for now. And so every time you press W, we have what's in here known as the 3D cursor. So this represents where in space you're going to create objects relative to. So you might think this is like the y-axis. It goes up, you press D to go to the right. And then if you press space and D, it goes toward you. And then space and W, it goes far away from you. And you just learn to internalize this knowledge. You're like, this makes so much sense. And then as you have your 3D cursor around, you can move stuff. Let's say we want to make something at y equals 0. You just start clicking. You have a bunch of tiles, right? Look at this. And you're like, oh, what if I want to make some tiles above it? You press W. And now you can put stuff up here. So it's on a different layer. And you might notice if we look at it from below, we don't see it. It's because our tile set, we have to set it to a different mode. By default, things are single-sided. If you set them to double-sided, you can see them from below as well, from the other side. And that's cool. It's very nice. Also, thank you, Namai, for the 35 months. And then you're like, okay, I've created these tiles, but what if I want to delete them? You can press Tab to enter the mode where you can update vertices. You can press Shift to select something, and then press Delete to delete it. On Mac, it's the backspace key, which is actually known as the delete key, which is kind of confusing, but that's it. And then once you're in this mode, you can use your 3D cursor to just move things around. Look at this. We have created a tent of some kind. You could move things to the right, move things to the left, move them down, and then you can press Ctrl D to deselect. And so with simple stuff like this, you can make an island. Okay, so what I did in the previous thing was I had a bunch of water, and I will attempt to recreate that very simply here. Oops. Do this. Use the paint bucket tool. Okay, you gotta set contiguous mode on. So now we have water, and you're like, what if I want to put the water below? Well, as I've described, obviously, you select the tile, you move your 3D cursor downward, and then you just start filling it in. Now you could do this, but since we know this thing is a single color, you could also just go into vertex edit mode, select multiple of these, and then, okay, don't do that. do not do what I did there. Let's undo that. You could do that, but you shouldn't. Okay, you press, you could do this to move it around. Hold down space and right click to pan. Also welcome Hoppy Hollow. Control D to deselect, and then you simply select the other ones. Do this one, and then you press Shift W to expand away from you. And then now we have like a bunch of water. Look at this. You can shift click it. Just move it around. It's that easy. All right. We know the origin of the world is right where this axis is. You select stuff, move it around. Make sure it's in the middle. Okay, you want to center everything. Same thing for this. You can instead of doing this, let's move it to the middle. Make sure it's aligned. It's not even centered, guys. It's not even centered. Streamer doesn't even know how to center things. Anyone ever center a div before? You can't. You just can't do it. Alright, so you have this, right? And then you're like, okay, well let's make a little thing to connect this. You know, you have simply a, what are we doing here? Like a thing, some kind of thing. I'm going to repeat what I did in my previous example project. Then you have this, right? Then you have some grass. You connect this to the what is it? Like, what is a hill or whatever? A hill. Div centering is dumb. Can't believe it. How would they not even center divs properly? Button mashing. Alright, we're making simple textures, okay? And then this one, you could add some dots. Right, okay, so now that you have this, and then what you can do is you can simply just add them to the scene. Go back to tile sets, select the tile you've just created, and now exit the mode with tab. Now that we're here, you can move your 3D cursor around. So sometimes you gotta get used to like positioning things. So we're here, we're aligned with our world, our tile of grass. And then you move it backward. Here, it's aligned with this. Now you can simply just create it right here. See, half of it is below the water, which is maybe fine, but maybe you don't want that. You can also, if you are interested in hiding this thing, you can convert it into an object. This will allow you to reuse and hide it. So what I'm going to do here, I've selected the face. I can simply, where's the thing that turned it into an object? Faces. Faces, create object. Okay, now it's here. We can rename it to something like water. You could hide it so it's not blocking your vision. Also welcome Muffin. And then, you know, you just do the rest of it. You simply go over here. You position your 3D cursor so that it's here. And then do this. And then you just go around. And you add stuff. So easy. Okay, now you have this. And you're like, what if I want to like have it be angled somewhat? Well, good news for you, you can do that. You can simply select, okay, don't select with shift. Just use regular highlighting. And then you move it toward you. Sorry, you move this way. And then you do the same thing for these. Do this. Do the same thing for this side. Right? It's so simple. when you learn Blender, you're like, oh, let's make a donut. And then like you're following the tutorial and you're like, I don't know what's happening. He's like going over all this stuff and like I don't really get it. But this one I'm like, this makes so much sense. You just make nodes, you just move them around. And then look at this, you got an island. And then you enable your water again. And then you got an island. Amazing. Well, if you don't know what's happening, is this Super Mario? No, this is Crocotile. It just makes sense. Welcome, Crazy Kitty. Can you make a donut in Crocotile? You can. I was gonna consider doing that even. But I will not. Not for now. Maybe later. Now you look at this and you're like, oh, what the heck's going on with these? These don't look like square pixels. Well, it's because, look at the shape, okay? The shape, it's a little bit tilted based on the fact that we moved the things around, right? As you're moving things around, they may become distorted based on the orientation. You can fix that though. You can simply not do that. You can simply, here's one way you can do it. You could select this, you can go to your UVs, and you zoom in. Okay, you zoom in on this thing. It's like, okay, look at the shape of this. It's like a little bit tilted, but this one's not tilted. If you were to grab one of these and move them over, it fixes it. Now you got like other stuff that like that's see-through because it's picking like this stuff. There's nothing there. You could add some padding around it. But you could also simply move this thing back. And then also you can control click. If you control click and you selected a face, you control click, it'll give you the nearest whatchamacallit, the nearest thingamabob. Vertex, that's what it's called. The nearest vertex. You could simply have these so that they're not aligned in such a way that they'd be like that. You just gotta move them back. And then you can add another thing there, simply to have it be not distorted. This looks like a fun program to make isometric landscape. It's so nice. So welcome Cryptic Command. It doesn't even need to be isometric. You can make some complex stuff with this. Okay, so look at this. We have some gaps here. But how do I fix this? Well, you can simply add another tile. Go here. Where am I right now? You're here. Is this program free? It is not free. That's the thing though, it's not free. You can try the demo for free. The demo will not allow you to save or export stuff, but you could try it out. The full thing is like actually $30, which is kind of expensive relative to, you know, Blender, which is free, but I think it's worth it. The hurdle of getting into 3D programming, 3D modeling is actually, it's like a lot, right? I tried learning Blender, it made no sense to me. And then this enables you to make stuff easier. Yeah, Blender also, things don't snap. Things are like, they're not made around like tiles and like pixels. Welcome Kaluwen, you can turn on snap. Yeah, but it's not the same, okay? You watch people do like 3D, like low poly pixel modeling in Blender, and it's like, oh, you can download this thing, you download this plugin, and then like half the time they're like not maintained, and they're like, okay, if you don't have this plugin, you simply I don't know, you do this thing instead. And I'm like, oh god, and there's like too many ways to do stuff. Now, if it works for you, that's good. It didn't work for me, but this works for me. Okay. Anyway, once you have this, you go into this mode. If you hold shift, it'll pick the nearest thing and says snap to it. So you can like snap to this thing, snap to this thing, right? And then you do the same for this one. Do the same for this one. Now look at that. Now you got things that are not distorted. Now then you're like, oh, what about this thing? What is that weird like the green thing right there? You could do what we did earlier. You select it. You know that this thing is like triangular, right? You go into your UV thing. You simply adjust these things such that they are shaped like the thing there. And look at that, it's aligned well. I mean, there's some issues with this stuff, but I think it's just because of the way I have it set up. You can work around it. Anyway, you could choose, you could move this stuff around. You could do this. Welcome hand flow. A lot of stuff to consider. You do this, right? You do this. It doesn't look good, but you could make it in such a way that it looked good. Okay, you just have to adjust it. Anyway, assume I did the same thing for the other side. Actually, let me just do that. We can select the node, copy, paste, and then you could hold on, let's undo that. You set your 3D cursor so that it's in the middle. You select this thing, you copy, paste it, Control C, Control V, and you press R to rotate it. Look at this, Control, paste, rotate it again, Control, paste, rotate, press R to rotate. Okay, so now look at this, we got an entire kotatsu set up. You're like, well, kotatsu, I thought this was an island. What kotatsu? It's crazy. Alright, we got the water here. Welcome, Matsu. We have our island, right? You're like, I would like to put some stuff on this island. What about like some flowers or something? What about some grass? Let's make a new tile set, okay? This one will be about stuff that is like solid. Let's make a new tile set. Sorry, this is the wrong button. Add blank tile set. Set the width, I don't know, something. We don't need that many tiles. Let's create something like this. Go in painting. And then we add some grass that's sticking out. And then you go here, and now you can put your grass down. Look at that, we got some grass. You could add some flowers. For example, let's say we got this. Some of these flowers right here. I should be using this pink instead. I don't know why I used that other color. So we got pink, right? Pink right here. And then some white. And then you can put the flower. Select this one. And how do I have it set up? You gotta hover over. You have your flower. Put it right over here. Oh, what the? Now you're like, what happened? What is this? Why did it get rid of my island? Well, that's because there's a mode so that you can set this such that it goes above stuff. Okay, if you're familiar with Z fighting in games, when things occupy the same like height or depth or whatever, they start overriding other stuff. There's a thing called decal mode, and this means everything in this tile set will be above the other ones. Put that there and look, it goes directly above. Isn't that great? Yeah, Z fighting. Imagine fighting. Anyway, it's like off center so you can move it. Do this. And then, oh, you gotta save it. I'm not gonna save this one. Okay, so this is there. It is now updated. It is for real right there. Let me move it up a little bit more. Like this. Okay. Welcome to Delicious Smile. Okay, so now you have an island. You're like, oh, what if we add some waves? Wouldn't that be cool? Let us deselect everything. Let's add some waves. Right, you add some waves. You go to the tile set and choose the waves, and then you simply just have to position your cursor so that it's in level with the water, and then you just go like this. Whoa, look at that! It's crazy. How does he do it? How does he do it? He's done it. Now we have an island, it's got water, and you're like, what if we could animate the water? Wouldn't that be cool if you could animate the water? Oh, you can. Friends, you can. This is not sponsored. You can do whatever you want. You can make the water move around. Here we go, look at this. You can update this water, and you have another frame of water. And what do you do with it? You can simply, I don't know, you can move it around. How do you what am I doing? I thought I had this selected. It's not working. Is it broken? Did I do something wrong? I think I broke something. I've selected 0. This should, my painting is broken. Am I selecting the wrong thing? Usually it's because I did something wrong, not because the program is wrong. Alright, well I don't know why that's broken. For some reason, it doesn't work. But I'm telling you, it does work, okay? It does work. Okay, what if I, instead of doing that, I just draw it manually? There's something probably to do with setting the opacity to 0. Okay, it works now. So you can simply draw some different water. Welcome Polyglitch, thank you for the 6 months. And okay, we want to update these waves so that they go between these 2 frames, okay? We go to our UVs. And there's a thing down here, you might notice it's empty right now. You can add an animation. In this animation, you choose which one of these tiles corresponds with it. So you can move this upward so that it fits this this water you've drawn. This is the first frame. Okay, the first frame. You can then add another animation. Sorry, another frame. Click the plus over here, and then you move it over. Oh look, it automatically chose the next one. It is intelligent. It knows how to do stuff. Now you can set the duration. Let's say we set it to like every 0.5 seconds, it'll switch frames. All right, and then once you have this thing selected, you simply have to click. How do you do it? you can adjust. There's a way to do it. I forgot how to do it. We have an animation selected. You can click. Oh look, it's going. It's going. This one is animated. It doesn't look good, but you know, you can make something that looks better than this. Doesn't look like it's actually waving, but you could add whatever arbitrary animations you want. Don't let that stop you. Do whatever you want. But that's cool. And then you're like, oh, what if I want to make like a more detailed island? Well, it doesn't have to just be a flat island. You can adjust terrain. You can add different heights to things. Let's say we want like something like up here. Let's make like a little bridge, right? Let's have like a little hill. We can start move it over here. And they don't have to be square, okay? I've demonstrated them as square because that's simple. But you could have them be not square. You can go this way. Sorry, hold down space, hold D to move it toward you. And then you do this. Simply, the hard part is aligning things in 3D space. That sometimes is disorienting. You're like, where is everything? I don't know. 3D space is crazy. Okay, we got this thing here. You can add your island stuff right here. Do this. And this. And this. There is a way to do this without having to put each of these tiles. You could just copy paste stuff if you want to, but I will do it this way. Now, okay, let's say we want like this part of the island to be like a little bit like this. Hey, what if it's like this? Huh? Isn't that aesthetically pleasing? Okay, well this is, you know, it goes down. That's not aesthetically pleasing, but like this one is. Okay, if you move it this way. Look at that. That's good. We can do the same thing for this one. Let's get rid of this stuff. Delete. And then you select this stuff. And move it toward you. And then here, you start adding the tiles. Okay, you can add, move this one over here. Align it like this. And then do the same thing over here. And then you can select this stuff and move it such that it is it is the tricky part sometimes is aligning stuff. I've messed up, so I'm gonna undo that. Let's undo everything that I've done. Let's do this, okay? Go like this and that. Okay, that's the better way to do it. Look at that, it looks so nice. Welcome Nova, thank you for the raid. Welcome Glitchy Beta. Welcome Lochgar Nova. I'm gonna assume you're doing art or Minecraft. You're streaming art. Hope you had a good art stream. Hope you drew many a thing and that it was good. I'm demonstrating 3D modeling. If you would like to learn how to use Crocotile 3D, this is the stream for you. Welcome Crocus. Alright, we're simply making an island scene here. It's very simple, an easy program to understand. You do the same thing here. You make two different things. Yes, the program's called Crocotile. You can tell on the bottom left they got a crocodile there. That is the mascot. Alright, then you select these two. And then you move it there. And there, and there. I messed up. wait, what the? Okay, I messed up. I've used the wrong buttons. But, you know, if I did it correctly, it would look cool. Welcome, Malumi. Okay, you gotta go this way. And then toward it. Okay, that's how you do it. And now we have this floating island set up. Let's make another bottom part of this. You can simply just, let's put it like over here. Choose this stuff. And then you can just fill it in with this. You press Ctrl D to unselect stuff. Alright, now you can add some more dots. Now I've noticed I've used a different shade of thing from this thing. That's fine. It's actually totally fine. Alright, so now all we gotta do is we can, here, let's expand our water a little bit. Select this thing. Edit the object. And then move this, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, it's like this, here. And do the same thing with this one. And this one. Okay, I keep messing up because I have no sense of temporalness. It's not even temporal, it's space. It doesn't even understand time and space. They're the same thing. Alright, you can simply, if you wanted to not have to recreate all this manually, you can simply select all the faces that you've already made. Simply by doing this. Shift, select. I've selected the wrong thing. We're gonna hide the water to avoid selecting it. Okay, I'm just gonna select them one by one. Do this. Okay, you gotta select one of the vertices associated with it. No, I selected this water. Select this one. I selected the wrong thing. And this. Oh, what the heck is that? Sometimes, you know, you just accidentally make things in the world you didn't mean to. Welcome, Private Lexi. How are you doing? Private Lexi. You were playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. I hope you had a good stream. I have never played that game, but I hope you had a good time doing so. We're simply going over some 3D modeling. Alright, so now we have this. There's probably a way such that you can adjust all of the all of the UVs to be the same one. It looks cool. It is cool, right? Wait, hold on. Let's redo this. Let's delete whatever this thing is down here. I didn't mean to make this. Let's delete that. Select this stuff. And There probably is some way where you can change all the UVs to point to one thing. No, I've selected other stuff. Bro is selecting the wrong stuff. Okay, is there a way to do that? Yes there is, look at this. Oh, whoa, how does he do it? It's that easy. Alright, now we have this. We have many things selected. Oh, look at that, we got an island now. You're like, what if this island looks too flat? What if we were to simply extend it a little bit? You could do this. Here, let's select these and move them toward us. Let's select this one, move it toward us. Now I got like a little sloped island. You could also like move these toward you. We got a lot of raids today. What's going on? Welcome to Sylvie Spirit. Sylvie Spirit. We're doing. I shouted out the wrong channel. That is not. I was like, you're doing 3D modeling? That's not you. Shout out Sylvie. Oh, Sprit, not Spirit. I typed the name wrong. Welcome Pyros as well. Sprit, right. I misread it as Spirit. You're playing Toho. I know Toho. That's a game. I play Toho. I'm not good at it, but I am aware of it. We're going over 3D modeling today. A very, very cool program. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, Sun. Alright, so we got an island. It is quite a strange looking island. But it is my island, okay? I created this, and I think it's cool. Well, if he knows Toho, what? Well, if he knows Toho, that's crazy. Here we have a very strange looking island, but you can make this into whatever you want. You could perhaps make this island into a nicer island. Maybe what is this thing right here? Oh, that's the water. That is the what is this thing? Let's get this thing out of here. Delete that. You could also put that thing in the water whatever thing so that it's not there. But I didn't think about that. I should have. Right, so now you got this weird shaped island. You could also then create a bridge. Okay, did not mean to make it look like this. Okay, we got this thing, right? This thing right here. Let's move it. Let's move it this way. No, it's like, no, Wolfie, what are you doing? He's messing up. Okay, we gotta go here, away from us, and then to the right. Okay, that was good. All right, let's add a bridge. Let's create a new tile for our bridge. Also, people do recommend not putting your tiles directly into each other because sometimes when you have too many UVs that are close to each other, it starts bleeding. That's what they call it, bleeding. Can you believe it? Your tiles can bleed. Due to floating point precision rounding errors, sometimes instead of stopping here, it goes like a little bit to the next tile. And so you gotta, sometimes you just have to put them farther away. Or you put your tiles such that when it does bleed, it doesn't matter because this will bleed into this tile, but they've got the same color, so it's fine. This one sometimes will bleed into this one, which is sometimes fine. Just get a band-aid, so true. But let's make a bridge. Let us create a, hold on, maybe it should be a different color. Maybe we have a bridge that is this shade of brown. And we put this here. And you fill it. And then you can add some details to it, right? You can make it like, you know, like this. This is not looking very good because I'm not really much of a pixel artist, but if you were, you could make something that looks probably quite good. Alright, so we got this. Is there a better color for this? It probably is. I probably should have done it the other way around. Probably should have been this and then use this one as the outline. Looks pretty good to me. Well, I don't know. Okay, I think this is better. This. And this. Alright, and then we can add a little bridge. Okay, select our tile. And go to the tile edit. You then, you can press R to rotate. Sorry, what is it? R? F? R. Capital R? One of these things. Something allows you to rotate this. I thought it was R. It's not R. Turned out it's not R. This is when you check the reference. Okay, you go to Crocotile 3D. Look at the commands. Rotate. 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 Rotation. Gizmo controls. Toggle between translate. Q and E. It's Q. Oh, that's what it is. Q and E. I did not realize that. Okay, so you got this. Let's make this. Let's put this somewhere outside of this for now, and then we can move it into place. All right. So my imperfections with painting this. This is a better way to do this. Okay, here we go. Let's have this just be like half, so that they're tiled nicely. All right. So we have this. Let's also add like a little border around it. Oh, look at that. You could probably make this look nicer, but I don't really know. I guess this works, right? Maybe. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, then you can simply, you could just move it up. Here's what we do. Okay, we can move this up. We can move this up again. Select it. Move it into place. Yo, look, we got a bridge. Can you believe that? You're like, this bridge looks pretty dangerous. We need to add some supports to it. You can. With the power of drawing. You sure can. You can make a little, like, a thing to hold on to. Like this. What the? A bridge. Just like Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. When they got a bridge. Welcome Mystery Bone. Alright, so you got this little thing here, right? You can add this thing to your scene. Press tab. You can rotate it with Q and E as we've learned. You can simply assign, move your 3D cursor such that it is aligned with where you want it to be. And then you can add it here and here, and then select the thing and move it downward. And then I've done it wrong. Gotta select the thing and move it downward. Is that correct? That is correct. And then you do the same thing for this one. Now you got like a little thing. Look at that. Let's also just move this down a little bit. Like that. Yo, look at this. Amazing. And then you could copy this. You could simply copy paste and then move it away from you. Now you got a little one of these things. Amazing. Oh, look at this. This looks pretty nice. Looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. And you're like, okay, what if we have like a little character? You know, let's draw like a person in this scene. Let's make a new tile set. Okay, these are for our decals. These are for our solid tiles. I probably could have put this one as part of this thing, but whatever, it's fine. Let's make a new tile set. This will be for characters. Okay, we got one of these. Let's create something. Painting. go here, and I don't know. Let's make a Crocodile dog. What if we make Crocodile dog? How do we do that? Just have a little dog here. Yeah, like exactly like that. If I was good at pixel art, I would be able to do it, but I'm not. So this is a dog right here. How do people do it? How do you even draw a dog? I don't know. It kind of looks like a cat, actually. Here, you add the eyes, right? No. That's a dog, right? That's kind of like a dog, maybe. Wait, what about... No, that's... No. What? There. Oh, look at that. That's a dog. If I've ever seen a dog, that's a dog right there. No. How do people... how do you do this? What if it was like this, and then you add this? Okay, I see it. I understand. With this thing here, you delete this one, and then you gotta have it's gotta have legs, right? Imagine if this was good though. No, that's fine. Look at this. That's kind of like a dog in some ways. Maybe the tail should be like a different shade. No. Yeah, whatever. This is fine. Okay, this is a dog, right? You got a dog facing this way. And then let's say you want multiple directions. Okay, we have the dog facing to the right. Let's have a dog facing to the left. Oh, that's the wrong direction. You can simply press R. Now you have a dog facing the other way. Also, you can move your tiles around. If you select one of these, you can press right click to move it around, and all the references to it will be updated. So you don't have to worry about, like, you know, you set this one as this tile, you're like, oh, what if I move it around here, it's going to replace all the grass with water. It doesn't. Okay, it updates positions. Never seen this program. Is it new? It's not really new, but I think most people don't know about it. It's not very well known, but I learned about it, and I think it's great. Okay, so now we have dogs facing multiple directions. Let's have one of the dog facing to... yeah, you should also, like, align things. You can align the things such that, you know, you can have it such that it's like this. And then you want a dog facing the back, or the forward-facing dog. Right, here we can have forward-facing Crocodile dog. It goes like here. Wait, what's going on with these tiles? This is why sometimes you want like a background, because like it gets kind of hard to see where the borders are sometimes. You could just make it like solid so you can actually see the dashes. Earliest data I can find is 2020. Yeah, it's been in development for a while. It is still being developed. It is actively being developed. The developer does check Twitter. I posted my the thing I worked on, and they retweeted it. Very nice. They also check. They do actually also check Blue Sky. I did also post it on Blue Sky, and they did like it. Okay, so we have forward-facing Crocodile dog. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. There's a dog right there. Is this the same height? It is. There it is. There's the dog. Also, yes, I will drink some water. I will in fact drink water right now. Alright. We have forward-facing dog. Could probably do better than this, but this is fine. It kind of looks like a ghost. You know what? This is fine. You copy this one. Let's have a backward-facing dog. You can move it such that it is up here. And then simply just do this. Alright, now you have 4 directions. You could also draw south, west, southeast, whatever. But I'm simply doing this to demonstrate. Okay, so now that we have this, you can go to your UVs. You can create an animation. This is not actually animated, but it is needed for directional options. This will be dog south. And you select this one. You add direction dog east. The E has to be capital because that is simply how it works. You have dog E. That's right, dog E. You got dog E. And then you add, yeah, more like dog E, am I right, guys? You got dog W, the westward facing dog. And then you got dog north, the dog of the north. Dog N. Alright, so now that we have this, all you gotta do is you add the dog to the scene. You put the dog perhaps on this little island here. Just hover over. And place the dog exactly where we want it. Perhaps right here. And you're like, what? This dog is not even, you don't even see behind it. You can enable single double-sided, you can now see behind it, but you're like, the dog isn't facing us. Well, you told me we drew this so that the dog would face us. Well, you have to convert this into an object first. Welcome to Annihilator. Greetings, salutations, that is a cute dog. It is a Choco J dog. Alright, so you go to faces, you then create an object from it. Okay, now you have this dog, and yet the dog is still not moving. Well, simply you can name this object. And then here is the important part. You go to properties. You go to billboarding. Now, if you don't remember, billboarding is what allows the sprite to always face the camera. You enable billboarding. We don't have northwest, we don't have southwest, southeast, or northeast, so we can disable those. Look at this. Now the dog, okay, here's one other thing to consider here, is that you have to set the origin point. The dog is flying. You don't want it to do that. So here's what you do. You edit the object. You might notice that the dog is offset from the origin here, right? This is the origin point of the world. And we created the dog object, but it is not centered. Now here's what you do. If you want to fix this, you can move the cursor to where you want the center to be. So let's put it like right underneath the dog. And then here you get to choose the point. Choose the origin point, click this thing right here, move point to crosshair. That will align the dog to the proper dimension. If your dog is ever in the wrong dimension and misaligned, make sure you click that button, okay? Dog is now aligned. And you press enter to exit object mode or whatever it's called. Now you have this dog is here, right? And now look at this, it's not even correct. Why isn't it correct? Well, I'm sure there's reasons. And the reason for that is that the dog is not animated. Okay, we have not applied animation to the dog. So you simply go to your UVs, you select one of these. You right click the thing. You go to faces and then you go to, you go to UVs. And then you go to apply tile brush UVs to faces. Okay, so what that'll do, it'll take the thing you've selected here and apply the animation to the tile. Welcome, Hamp. And now look at this. Now it's not working. But then you gotta exit object mode. Now look at this. It doesn't work. I've done something wrong. What did I do wrong? Well, is it because I did not set the properties? Did I not set the correct expected property? Did I learn this all over the weekend? I learned it in like a day. See, it is so easy. The tutorials are so simple that anyone could understand. Is this really done correctly though? It was a good joke, Nana. What? I really like my joke, but Wolfie didn't read it. Did I not read your joke? What did you say? Is the dog's alignment neutral good? I don't actually know. I don't know what alignment the dog is. But I understood the reference. I think that was a good joke. I appreciate it. Remember to set the properties? So true. You can add the object. Okay, what did I not do here? What did I simply, if I simply did not add dog south, we go to UVs, apply tile brush UV to faces. Is that not, did I name it incorrectly? South, east, west, north. It should be fine, but it's not. Here's the thing, we think it's fine, but it's not, okay? This dog is just staring at you. Choco dog stare. Maybe the way you could do it is instead of doing this here, you simply delete it. The dog is now gone. And then what you gotta do, you just add the dog that you know and love. This dog you selected from this menu here. And then you add it. And then it's not working. It's not working. What did I do? This works. I know it worked. I don't remember how to do it. Edit the object. Said if only the developer was here. Sort of reminds me of a Goomba. It's sort of stuck in the ground at that angle. So true. There's a way to do it. Okay, I don't remember how to do it. But at some point I did know. I did at some point know how to do it. Dog underscore. Is it because I named it wrong? No, it's called dog. I sound stressed. This is when you're doing like a presentation and you're like, I got this all prepared. I know everything there is to know about this. And then once you're demoing it, it's wrong. And then you're like, oh god, I did this, I practiced this, and yet I didn't even get it. I'm not stressed. Does anyone type out emotes? Long emotes? Like, you just press the colon. Just press colon, start typing it, and then it autofills. You don't need to type the entire message, right? Autocomplete. That's what you gotta do. Alright, so how do you do it? Well, simply go to the object. Right? The object you have selected. Learned about colon a while ago. I've always known it. So don't worry, Wolfie, I'm pretty sure you are the smartest VTuber I know. Your IQ definitely has to be higher than 137. I don't even know. I don't even know what my IQ is. And I don't care to know. Alright. Apply tile brush UVs. What if I choose this one? What if instead of doing that one, I choose this one? You can add apply tile brush UVs. We got the dog facing that way. But now it's always facing that way. Look at that. I don't use colon unless it's an emote I don't like. That you don't like? What? How do we do it? Alright, what if in order to test that I have this set correctly, let's make a dog spin. Let's add a dog spin animation. Welcome, Ember. We have dog spin. Dog spin. Okay, and then we add another frame. We add, this frame is gonna go here. No, I've done it wrong. I've selected the wrong thing. Select this one. Move it there. Add another frame. This one. Deselect everything. Select this one. Move it up. Add another one. Move it there. Okay, now we should have a dog that can spin. What you can do here, you select this one. And then you go here. Oh, that dog is spinning. Okay, I think what you gotta do is you gotta press shift. If you just click... No, it actually works. What? They can spin fast? I will. Okay, look at this. Simply click the dog. You set the frame interval 0.05 perhaps. Click the button. Why is it still going so slowly? Did I set it wrong? Do I have to click apply? Is that what it is? It's not working. There's some way to do it, okay? I don't know what it is. You can do it if you want. We got the spinning dog. Let's delete the spinning dog because that's not what I want. Let's delete this. We want this dog, okay? This dog, which is right here. No, let's undo that. Are we in this object right now? We are not. Okay, delete this dog. Put this dog here, but make sure you hold down shift. And then it doesn't work. It's not working. What is he doing? Now let's undo that. Dog is deleted. We edit the object. Is the dog in the room? Maybe. What if I drag it? You think that works? It doesn't work. What if we add several dogs? What if this dog is here? And then we have another dog right here. If I hold down shift, is that it? And then I put another dog. What the heck? What is that? I didn't know this was a thing. What is that? What did I just do? Where did this come from? What the heck? I didn't do that. I didn't mean to do that. I don't even know how to do that. Welcome, Matthias. What is the dog doing? We got our UVs. Hey, where's all my animations at? Did I delete my animations? No, they're there. What is that dog doing? Here, we put this guy up here. Will this dog spin? If I add this dog here. No, this one does spin. Why do my other dogs not? Why are these dogs not billboarded? Does that one YouTuber couple say bow bow? It would not say a couple. I guess they are literally like, you know, a couple is like two people. But when people say couple, it implies that they're in a relationship that is of romantic variety. But they're not a couple. They're a pair. Aren't they? They're not, what? Couple? No, they're siblings. They're siblings. Which I guess doesn't prevent them from being a couple, but like, they're not a couple. It's not mutually exclusive. They're siblings. You didn't know? You thought they were like dating? What the heck? I only seen a clip, so I wasn't sure. Well, now you know. Did I welcome Carabel? I thought they were romantic. What? What would make you think that? They're literally siblings. Alright, so what do I have set incorrectly here? Dog properties. Billboarding. _N. That should be there. Yes, they are twins. Should be there. It should work, but it's not. It's broken. I don't know what I did. Remember to click it enabled? I did, though. I'm sure I did. I didn't enable it. Oh, that's... Oh, you're so right. That's literally all it is that I just did not enable it. Michael, thank you. Thank you. You have saved me. He noticed that I clicked the thing, but not the other thing. Okay, that's what it was. Because I enabled this thing, and I thought implicitly it would enable this thing, but it doesn't. You've saved the stream. Alright, now we have it figured out. Now the dog will face the camera. Or like, no, the dog is facing this way, and then it's constantly... Oh, wait, did I make it face the wrong way? Is this reversed? Hold on. Dog east, dog west, dog north. I think I have it inverted. The dog should be facing toward us, which it should be facing this way, but then it's facing the other way. So I think I might have it be... It might be flipped. That might be what it is. if we edit the object and we simply flip the dog, no, not like that. Press R and flip the dog. And then, oh, look at that. Now the dog is facing this direction constantly. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. Now this dog should also be billboarded. We should turn this one into a spinning dog. Let us add a spin dog. Scene. Dog spin. Now this dog should also be billboarded. And now you're like, Wolfie, what is the... Oh, what the hell? Right, we did the same issue with this dog. Is that this dog is not centered to the correct origin. Everyone make sure you center your dog to the correct plane. Correct origin point. If you'll remember how to do it, is this. Click this. Okay, now you press enter to exit object mode. And now the dog is correctly billboarded. Alright, now you're like, oh, what is this, you know, what is this? What is this? Lock to y-axis? I don't know what that is. Well, it simply makes sure that the dog is always, if you go directly above it, the dog will be seen from above like this. If you don't have it, it's going to make it so that it's always facing directly toward the camera like this. You might have ways, you know, you might want it one way or the other. It's up to you. You can choose what you want in your life. But this is how we've determined it. Okay, I've also noticed that this dog, the nose, okay, I think the eyes are a bit lower than they should be in the front view. We simply can move these up. Move that up. Now the dog is missed. Now it's like a dog has a mouth. It's crazy. You don't want that. Just do this. Alright. Great. Look at that. Now that dog is looking... Wow. Looking good. Looking quite good. I'm gonna save this. Let's have this be named Dog. Dog Island. This is the island with the dogs on it. And then you're like, what else can we do? There's many things, okay? You can model things. You can create a scene if you want. I've accidentally done something on my desk. I accidentally hit the cup so that the lid fell off, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. The Dog Island with 2 dogs. Let's make like a boat. No, let's go back to the other scene. The previous scene that I had. I remember this. Well, remember this Nanodan crocodile. Amazing. We could try to model something even. What if we try to model this thing? What if we modeled the Wolfie crocodile on the bottom left? Let's do that. I can demonstrate modeling capabilities. We've been modeling like backgrounds and stuff like that. Let's make a crocodile. Am I going to use this to make games or just for fun art stuff? You could use these in games as well. I might, I don't know, at some point. I think it'd be cool to make art, right? Because like, you know, you ever think about like making fan art for VTubers or like whatever? People are doing drawings. What if you made an entire like 3D scene? You know, you're like, oh, here's you, but like you're like in 3D. You're like, what the? It's crazy. I made the 3D fan art for Nanodan yesterday. He was like, what the heck? You made this, Wolfie? You made this? It's me. It's me as a Totodile. It's good. All right, so let's make this. Let's make a Wolfie crocodile. Watching you work with it make me want to get this for pixel art. You should. I think it's so good. You could also learn Godot, or not Godot. I mean, you could learn Godot. But you could learn Blender. I just think it's a lot harder. There's like too many ways to do things. But I will use this program. Did I watch The Superb Owl? No, I did not. Okay, we got this one. Let's make a wall for you. Now this one is fairly simple shape-wise. I think it's got, you know, a height of 2, and then you got the tail right there. Why is it pronounced like Godot? I don't know. That's just how it is. You can't just ask how things are. We're too far from the dog. No, that's fine. Don't worry, the dog's having a good time. It's just chilling. Alright, let's create some things, okay? Godot is French, is it? I don't know. Alright. Let us add some things, okay? We can add this. This will be the suit, or whatever it's called, the sweater vest. And we can have this. I would say Godot. I think many people would say Godot, but they would be wrong. They are not even correct. The issue with this is that with our tiles being 8x8, there's no like center of it. Everything's like a little bit off center. Now you could simply make it 7 tiles. Actually, you know what? We could do this. We could have no, you know, this is fine. Whatever. Like I'm just like you could do it this way. Oh no, what if I did it this way? What if I simply did it this way instead? Yeah, let's have it be like, I don't know, just like that. Godot. You would say Godot. I don't think so. And then you can have you could have this. This would be the bottom part. And then you could have you know, the red for the crocodile. This is a very bright red. Could be this red. Now, you know, the tie could be this red. And then this red could be the skin tone. And then you can have, actually, let's move this around. Let's move this here. And then you can copy this. Okay, you could simply copy this here. And you could fill it with this color. This is going to be like the side and back part. Alright. And then here's what we do. We're going to go here. We're going to add the tiles. We add this guy. And then we convert this into an object. We go to faces, we create object. We're in here, edit the object. And then you can move the cursor around. You can create, oh, you also have to remember you can disable the single-sided part of it. When you were here, you could do this. I put it in the wrong place. You would put it here. Like that. It gets kind of hard when you have like multiple things going on. Okay, so then this one is here, and then okay, the bottom part of it. Let's copy this. Copy this one, and paste it here. I think you probably want this to be below the other one for continuity purposes. So you would put this one, oops, that's too far. He's moved it too far down. Let's put this one here. Alright, let's move, man, I meant to move it. I guess I copied it, it's fine. We will move this one here, and then we'll fill it with the dark color, and then we have the bottom part. Let's hide the water to make this easier to work with. Get this one, and then all you gotta do is I guess you could look at it from above as well. simply you just put that there. We have the sides, okay, and then you can add the rest of it. And this guy right here. Go to bed, good night, thank you. Thank you for the raid, hope you have a good rest of your day. Alright, put this guy right here. And you're like, this is too tall. What's going on with this? This is too tall for the crocodile. You can update your selection so that you're not adding the entire tile. You can do like 4 instead. You can choose from the bottom part. Look at that. You can have different tile sizes. So from the side, this will be 4 pixels. And then you can do this, and you can update this one to be 4. You can put this one there and here, and also, and then update this to be 8 again, and put this one here. I put it in the wrong spot. It should be here. It should be here. Here. Right now you might notice this is a bit too far off. You can simply just select. Actually, I should put that top part on first. Put this up there. Okay, when you have things that are a single color, it gets kind of hard to tell where things are sometimes. There's a way to enable always seeing the wires. The wires reference? The wireframe. Where is it? Project, general. Where's it? Wireframe. Turn that wireframe on. Makes it easier to see where things are. You put this here. Okay, then you select these vertices, and you can move them downward. Wires blast. My itch is roaming slash, yeah, so true. You might notice that when we move it down, it moves it down too much, right? You're like, oh, that's too much. The crocodile doesn't look like that. It's because of this thing right here controls grid rounding. So every movement will move that number of units. So instead of moving 4, you can move 2. And then you simply select it and move down. Now it moves 2. Look at that. It's that easy. You could also then select these. And then move them. How do I want to set this up? Here, maybe like, hold on. No, maybe I want to add like another subdivision here. If you itch it, it won't roam. What does that mean? What do you mean by this? You can also subdivide your faces. Okay, you can click this thing, it's selected, you can middle click. That puts you into subdivision mode. You can then choose to divide it down the middle here. Somehow. I think sometimes when it's like too small, it doesn't do it. Is it because I have this set to 2? But if I set this to 1? Is that anything? Is this anything? No. I don't know why that happens sometimes. You can divide it this way though. But if you can't do it that way, you can simply go into the menu to do it. Go to faces, subdivide. Columns, row, you could do 2 columns. No, let's do 2 rows. Welcome home, Imsinica. Faces, subdivide 2 rows. There. Now we have 2 of these. We should also do the same thing for everything that is connected to it. I think the fact that this is red makes it kind of hard to tell. Like usually when you're selecting a face, it shows up in red. But since it's already red, bit hard to tell that we've selected it. But maybe that's fine. Okay, let's try to do the middle click thing for this one. Have I selected it? Have I selected? I don't know if I've selected this. Okay, there we selected it. Looks like I can't subdivide it from this menu, so I'll do it from here. Subdivide. Oh, you can subdivide 2 columns. Yes. And then do the same thing for this one. Have I selected it? There, I think I've selected it. Do the same thing here. So now we have this thing. And now you can move this thing. Wait, I've divided I divided this one too much. Okay, there. Did I select the wrong thing? Is that what it was? Oh, I think I selected both things. Okay, you can select this one. Faces, subdivide 2. Nope, did I not select anything? Here, now I should have selected this. Faces, subdivide 2. Okay. And then now you can select these and move them down slightly. There. I think I selected too much. I think I moved something that I wasn't supposed to. No, actually, no, it's fine. It's actually fine. Yeah, okay, now you can have something like this. It kind of looks a little bit like this guy, right? But maybe the snout is a bit too far. So we could always move it. Wait, I accidentally selected more than I was supposed to. Oh, that's what it is. I selected the face. I should just be selecting this. Now, it would be easier to tell if my thing that I selected was not red. Okay, so you could do this. You could have it be like this as well. Let us select this one and have it go down. I think that's good. Alright, this one's not good. You can simply do that. Now we have part of a crocodile. Change our grid size back to 8. Select this thing and then you can put it up top. Like this. Like that. There's a lot of stuff going on. And then you change it back to 4. No, the height should be... Oops, I typed in the wrong chat. I meant to type 8 over here. Put 8 over there. Put the 4 over there. The itch is going to spread until it covers your entire body. You need to scratch it before itch.io. Can you believe that? Alright, we put this guy right over here. Look at that, we got part of a crocodile. Now we can work on adding the tail. Okay, this one you can go downward. So it appears that the tail starts from perhaps around here. You can do this. And then how far does it go? It goes a little bit. Let's actually make that 6 instead of this. It'll be 6. So this one is there. I guess bottom part also put that there. And then you can also, okay, so this is now that. You do this. And that is too much. What did I set that? Oh, the height should be, the width should be 6. And the height should be, is that 3? What is that? Is that 3? That's 2. That's a height of 2. No, that's 3. That is 3. Okay, you can do the same thing here. And then here. Okay, but then this one is 8. So then you select this again, put this here. Okay, and then you simply just gotta select the nodes, the vertices if you will. Select this one, select that one. You can move it downward. Make sure you select all of them. And then the same thing for this one and this one. I think we can move this down a little bit more. I should hide the island. There's like too much there's too much stuff. Maybe I should turn the island into a group. Also, what is I accidentally put these here. They were not meant to be there. Let's delete these. I can't delete them. Why can't I delete them? Okay, I've now deleted them. These ones, let's move these into the water. Can I copy? I guess we'll copy and delete them. We'll go into the water object. And paste them. Exit the water object with enter. Okay, I'm gonna name this one Crocodile. And then I guess we should move the islands into its own object so that we can hide them. Let's hide the water. Let's hide the dogs as well. Okay, so we select everything here. And then, no, okay, you can also control A to select, wait, I thought that would select everything. I think, okay, maybe it didn't. I guess it did not select everything. And now we should have everything selected. Just move things around to make sure. Okay. Did I know the name of this software comes from the fact that tile, dial, crocodile, dial, tile? Yes, I did in fact know that. I think it was very fitting that the first like 3D model I made with this was Totodile. Because it's like, wow, that's like so fitting. It's literally like similar to the name of the program. Alright, let's convert these. Faces create object. Islands. Okay, now we can work on the crocodile without the island being in the way. Not have to accidentally select stuff. Alright, so we have this, right? Edit the object. Looking at this crocodile here, it appears that this part and this part can go down right there, and then you can move these over into one point. Bam. Maybe this moves out a little bit more. I think that looks good. It is like a little bit up. I think that is what it is. Alright, so now we can start adding the little details on the side. We got like the little spikes. We can create some new graphics for that. Let us change our tile size back to 8. Go over here to our UVs, painting. Okay, what color are these spikes going to be? They could be red. They could be like darker red. We just draw them. Simply just draw them. Now let's put them here. Could be like this. Okay, so now that we have that, you can just put them on the crocodile. Go to tile sets, you choose this tile set. We have height of 4. It could even be height 2 if I want. Height 2. It could be height 2. Alright, so you have this. Then you can align your cursor such that it's here. And then you can, what's it called? E? Yeah, you can press E. And then you can put the tiles, well, then it goes through, the outfit. Maybe that's fine. And then you put it on the other side as well. You can simply just, there. Those blocks look like Tetris blocks, they sure do. Now let's make these ones like this. Yo, look at that, that looks even more complete. Amazing. Also, I noticed the face here is a little bit, it's not exactly like this. So we can make this one go back a little bit more. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Nope. Okay, let's deselect it. Make sure you have everything deselected. Okay. Yeah, it's like that. Wow. There are also some spikes on the top. Let's go back to tile placement mode. You can press E or Q to rotate. So we have this here. Let's put this one maybe like here. And then this one right over here. I'm pressing F to flip it, simply because I think it's aligned in a strange way. Yeah, I'm making it based on the one on the bottom left. It's not going to be exact, but it's like close enough approximation. How do I flip this? Okay, like this. Alright, look at that. We got some spikes. Amazing. I think we also need to adjust the... Did I accidentally put something where it shouldn't have been? I think we should also adjust this thing such that the... Wait, hold on. It starts from there. It goes down that way. I think... Hold on. Does this one go down? It goes down slightly, but like not over here. It's like there? No, but then I messed up all my geometry. What is bro doing? I did say it doesn't have to be exact, and yet I'm now like, ah, but it's not, it doesn't even match. It doesn't even match the other alligator. Crocodile. I keep mixing them up. Crocodiles, alligators. Alright. Okay, so now we can work on adding... Oh, there also needs to be right, the details on the tail itself. Let's add this one here. So you'll notice that these are not rotated the way we want them to be. But you can change that. It is quite simple to change this. All you gotta do is go into vertex edit mode, and you can actually drag and hold shift. It will pin it to one of the vertexes. And you can also move this one such that it is straight. I've also accidentally selected the side of my face. You don't want that. Okay, I've done it again. He has done it again. Control D to deselect. Okay, make sure you do that. Select these two and just do this. This one over. And then same thing for this one. And also this one. Wow, look at that. Okay, there is some clipping here. It's not aligned perfectly, but it's pretty close. Oh, it's because this thing is actually, because the width of the tail is not actually a perfect factor. Is not. I think this is like 7 tiles, 7 pixels long instead of 8. You can move it over a little bit more, possibly. There. All right. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then we can work on adding the hands. Let's add some hands. Let's go to painting. We have these ones. Let's add the hands down here. Set our tile set back to 8. Painting. Let's put this one. It could be like this, perhaps. Is there a better way to, is this like too small? I think given our pixel resolution, this might be too small. But it's probably fine. It's low poly enough. Our crocodile is actually lower poly than, it's not even poly, it's the, what's it called? The resolution. It is lower resolution than the other guy. So we got 3 by 4, perhaps. Let's do 4 by 4. All right, you can put this guy over here. So we put it where it originates. I think it starts from here, and you can put it down here. Let's flip it, rotate, flip, like that. I've put it, okay, it is overlapping, it's fine, we'll fix that. Simply just move it such that it's not overlapping. Like that. I think this is too, it's too much. This is too many pixels. I should have had this be a little bit larger. But that's fine. You know what, let's update this thing such that it is only 2 wide. It is only 2 tiles, 2 pixels wide. It looks a bit weird. But that's fine. It's actually totally fine. Don't you worry about it. Is this fine? Is this fine? I don't know. I'm sure this is fine. Here. Also welcome Good Cat. Alright, then we do the same thing, but on the other side. Select this one. Copy, paste, flip. How do you do it? Rotate. That's how you do it. And they do the same thing for the legs. We could simply just use the same things here. Wow. Wow, look at that. Looking good. And then you can start adding the eyes. Start adding the details on this thing right here. I think we don't have enough pixels for that, actually. It's fine. It's probably fine, right? Okay, we start editing this vertex. You'll notice here that this is using the same vertex mapping as the rest of the skin, so we maybe want to add like a separate thing for it. Let's like move it down here. Alright, so now this one, you can move, you can also select the other face to also make sure it's selected. This one's here. And you can move both of these down such that they're here. You may also want to move this thing over a little bit more. Let's have this UV precision be 1. Now you want this thing to ideally match the same like orientation as what's here, so that when you're drawing it doesn't get what's the word for it? It doesn't like skew the result too much. Alright, so we have this. Notice when I start drawing, it's on the wrong side. He has flipped it around. That is not even the right side. Okay, let me, how do I flip? Here, I can draw this here. Let's draw this on this side, and then like try to flip it. Is there a way to flip this? Wait, but it's right on the other, what the? It's correct on the other side. Is it because I didn't use the, okay, there's like different ways to do this. Can I, if I were to select this face, deselect everything, select this one. That is not what I want. R? Is it R? It's not R. Actually. Actually, that's actually fine. Simply make sure you select these ones and move them. Oh, look at that! It looks so good. All right, I've done it. It is now correct. So we have the eye. We also want to have the nose. The nose will be on this one. Let's add another. Yeah, I guess like this entire part right here could be the snout. So it goes over by 4 pixels. And then here's what we do. We're gonna select this one. We select our edges right here. And we might run into the same issue here. We go to our UVs. And then we simply just move these so that they're here. And then you also want to align them in such a way they match the other one. So this one can go over by 1. And this one can go down. How tall is this one? This one is like here. And this one is like here, I think. Possibly. Let's see what happens when we try to paint over it. Right, it's wrong on this side. It's also wrong on this side. I should be, am I flipping them? Did I do this wrong? Should I be instead flipping this? How does this work? This one is the wrong one. Let's undo everything that we've done. Let's move this. Okay, so which one is this? This one corresponds to that one. And this one corresponds to the same thing. Oh, there's several of them. Put this here. This kind of looks like a platypus. It's a bit more like a platypus than it is an alligator. Or sorry, a crocodile. All right, but let's see. How do I resolve this? How do I then make sure that this is mapped to the right place? I guess we'll just do them one by one. Put this one over here. And go to our painting. We put a dot on this side. I guess this one doesn't matter. There's like nothing on it. Oh, but I guess we will be drawing a mouth on it eventually. But this one, as we know, is totally Not in the right spot. This one should be here. And it should also be like this. Welcome, Stalker Rocker. Rocco, so true. And then this one should go down by 1. That is the wrong one. Should I flip this? Is that the right thing? I think that's the right thing. That looks more correct, but also still wrong. Is it down 1 more? Is this even right? Is this even right? I don't know. Hold on, let's select this again. This one, I should be flipping this, right? And then this one goes down. No, this is wrong. Oh, the joys of UV wrapping. UV unwrapping even. Wait, also the in my model, the crocodile's nose is in the front, not on this side. Also, I guess looking at theirs, their one is like a little bit, it goes up slightly. It's not actually like part of this thing. Wolfadile, so true, so true. Yeah, what about this one? This one, let's move this one such that it goes on this side. And also here. Alright, we start painting this area. Right there. We should have maybe like the darker red. This is the teeth. It does not look like teeth. Oh, actually no, it kind of. In some ways it kind of looks like teeth. Alright, so we should have on the other side though. Like this. This does not quite look as good as the other one. But that's fine. You know, it doesn't have to be the same. But what if it was? What if it was the same? So we have this. I would like to adjust the UV of this guy. This guy right here should be down here. It should be. Is this even right? So this is like that. Okay, what if I were to draw the thing on this? It should be this thing. Now, how do I make that correct? It's like this and this. That's wrong. Okay, what if it was like reversed? Can I flip this thing? Is there a way to like flip this? Rotate it. Is this right? This looks wrong. This is not correct at all. What about this? What about this? No, no. Okay, what if I move this over? The eyes might be too far forward. Oh, that is true, actually. You are right. Also, yes, I should hydrate. I will hydrate right now. And by right now, I mean after I fix this. That's too much. This doesn't look right. This looks so weird. The eyes are too much. Okay, what if I had it like That's just too much. That's too much, man. That is too much. Okay, well, I'm gonna drink water. All right, I've hydrated. Yeah. I guess nothing is preventing us from increasing the tile size here. I could have everything be I could double the resolution, possibly. I would simply have to remap some of this stuff, which is doable. Or I could have mixed mixed tile sizes. Sorry, mixed pixel size. They're called mixels, right? But that's bad. You don't want that. What if it was like this? I keep pressing the wrong button. What if it was like this? What if it was simply having a wonderful Christmas time? Like this. It's like this. It definitely looks like a platypus though. Right? What is it? What is it about this? It's currently February. It sure is. Did I say that it's not? Did I mention January? I'm misremembering what I've said. Alright, we got this thing, okay? This thing right here. Obviously, it's gotta be somewhere. The Tarkov rate, thought you said Christmas time. Did I say Christmas? I don't know. I actually don't know. I might have. Did I say Christmas? It's possible. This is here. Why is this not here though? Oh, because this is actually like here, right? Hold on. This here is 8 pixels. This goes down to, this is probably like 2 pixels. No, because the top of this should be here, and then this should be here. So that seems right. So maybe it's like the other way around. No? What? What if it was like rotated? What if it was flipped? Is this it? No, I think that's it. Okay. It's like it's kind of it, but also kind of not. Is it like this? What am I doing here? So this goes up 1, 2. Wait, is this actually 1 pixel? This goes down by 4. So this is actually 2 pixels. That's fine, right? This seems wider than it actually is. This is 8. It goes up. Wait, that's more. What is this? What did I do? Me when I mess up my resolutions. My New Year's resolutions, which I have none. Oh wait, hold on. This works. But why does this work? Is this supposed to work? I don't know. It seems wrong though. This is not what it should be. Why is this so flattened? What is this? Alright, whatever. This is something though, this one. This one right here is not right either. Okay, let's deselect everything. Select this one. You know, this is the part that is less interesting, you know, of people that are like, oh, I can't wait to watch 3D modeling. And then someone's like fighting with UV textures not being aligned the way they want it to be. Now I'm a real 3D modeler. Now I know the pains. I can now relate. You're like, oh, he will never relate. But then he did. Now he is relating so much. You don't even know. Wait, this looks wrong, but it looks more correct. It looks wrong, but it looks more correct than it was earlier. Here, what if I flip this? Is that... This seems good, right? Hold on. Put this guy... What did he do? What is this? This guy right there. Oh no, what has he done? He's messed it up. He has messed it up, everyone. I don't know. I've messed it up. Oh no. Can't believe he's done this. How could he do this? This? That looks so bad. This looks awful. I thought it would be so easy to make this guy, but it's not. It's actually quite hard. Alright, but you get the gist of it, right? We've uncovered many things. We have learned how to texture things, how to draw stuff. Look at that. I should probably finish this though. Man. It's looking rough. Yeah, let's go back to the settings. Let us disable the wireframes. Oh, this looks so much better without the wireframe. Look at this. If you only saw this side, you might be like, oh, that's a good looking gator right there. Crocodile, even. I keep mixing the two up. Man. Yeah, let's do this one. Looking sharp. What a sharp fellow. If only his teeth were fixed. Oh wait, what if I think it would simplify it if I simply moved this one over there. I mean, this looks wrong for now, but like, I think it would fix many things. I would also need to move this guy over. Remember, you can control click to move stuff. Sorry, to select the nearest thing. Okay, and then we simply just fix. Well, what the heck did I just do? What excuse me. Oh god, what is this? Okay, I accidentally put a tile there that I should not have. Okay, so this one simplifies this guy. This one can go there now. This guy, and then go there. Alright, that looks good. And then with this one, I think you can just actually you don't need these to be aligned like that. Because this one, you could have the full height be up there, right? Isn't that a thing you can do? Look, that looks like almost correct, I think. That's like something, right? Oh, I think that's what it is. The issue is with this one is that I see. I understand now. This one should actually be. Should it be like this? I should move these down a little bit more. Because they are overlapping with the teeth. So let's move this one up. Let's move that there. And then let's remap this one. This one should be... there. Alright. And then on this side here, I think these pixels are too squished. Alright, whatever, it's fine. Alright, so this one, I think should be fine. I think this is fine. What if this one was like here? Oh, wait a second. Is that what it is? That this thing is size 3 instead of... Oh, that's what it is. This thing has 3 pixels. And I thought it only had 2. I understand now. So then that means that this one should also... Oh, look at that. Okay. Alright, let's deselect everything. Select this guy. This is actually 3. And I should move this there, and then there, and there. That looks a bit more correct. Oh, look at that, looks so correct, guys. I just need to make sure that this stuff is also filled in red. Yo, looking sharp. Somewhat, a little bit. Alright. So now that that guy is there, we could add this stuff over here. Now, however, I've noticed that this is actually wrong. And I think my pixel sizes are wrong here. That maybe now this one is actually like this. It's actually like this. It looks neat and cute, perhaps. Okay, it is a bit squished, but that's totally fine. That's actually fine. That actually looks alright. Maybe. Maybe not. It looks kind of okay. Okay, well then what if this guy is actually like this? No. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, we do the same for this side. Actually, you know what we could do? Just copy this. Instead of trying to do all that over again, just delete these faces. And copy the other guy. paste it. Move it. Look at that. Is that easy? That's good. I'm sure all the normals are wrong though, because they're pointed. The normals are pointing this way. This one's pointing that way. If I was a modeler that cared about this kind of stuff, I'm sure I would be bothered by this. But it's fine, probably. All right, we have something that kind of works in some ways. Yeah. Look at that. What else do we need to add? A nose, right? We need to add this part over here that goes up. So let us do that. This will be a. Let's make that a 4x4. And let's have this be here. Which tile do I have selected right now? This one. It will be a 4x4. And we'll have a dot right there. That should be fairly simple to do. That pixel is huge though. It's actually quite large. Alright, where's the cursor at? It's right here. That's too much. We can make it smaller. Look at that, it's huge. Okay, maybe this should be different. It should be different. There's a better way to do it. There's probably a better way, because then if I add it this way, it'll have Z fighting. You don't want that. Imagine Z fighting. Alright, so maybe this should instead be. So I could always add another tile set, and it will be a decal instead. I think that is totally possible. Possibly even good. Yeah, alright, let's do that. Let's add a blind tile set. Let's have this guy be the nose. And actually, let's have it be here. How did I have it as? It was like this. It's like this. Right. And then we choose this one. And then we simply put this one right here. Where's my cursor at? It's like right here. Okay. It's here. I want to put this one here. Okay, now you're like, it's too big. That nose is too big. Well, I simply then am going to adjust the UV texture. This is probably not a good way to do it. I'm sure if anyone here knew 3D modeling, they'd be like, I can't believe you would do this. That is messed up. This technique that you're doing right now, you should never be doing this. But that's fine. It's fine though. See, Yuyuko even knows that it's fine. It's actually totally acceptable. It's a trade-off that I'm willing to make. Alright, we also gotta make this double-sided, right? Like that. Looking good. And then you simply copy it, paste it, put it on the other side. Your UVs are all messed up here, but that is fine with me. Oh, but then you also see through it. You see the nose from the other side. That shouldn't be allowed. Hey, look, they don't have it like that on... How did they do that on the other side? How did they have it so that you can't see the nose on the other side? Well, I don't know. Anyway, it looks good. I think so far it is quite good. We might also consider adding a little taper over here. So I will do that. Let's split this thing. Going vertically. How do I do that from here? How do I adjust the splitting percentage? Oh, this? Oh, that's what it is. Oh, that's why I couldn't split it, because it was less than this value. Oh, so if I do tile splitting 1, you can adjust it from here. Interesting. So you can split the tile from here. It is, I think, it is Alt-S to split. Nope, that is a different thing. Control-S? That is to save. What is the button? Oh, I split it. Wait, did I split it the wrong way? I think it is Alt-S. Middle click to enter split mode. You go here, you do Alt-S. Okay, so we did split it here. And now we should also split it on this side. You select this one. Now you got a middle click to exit the splitting mode. I would like to exit. Okay. You select this one, and then you also split it in the same place. Alt-S. Same thing on this side. Did I middle click? That always gets me, is that I forget to exit. Middle click. Alt-S. Middle click to exit. Okay. And now you simply just move all of these points backward. Hey, look at that. It looks quite good, actually. Alright, well there is our crocodile. I think I do want to adjust the eyes to make them more circular though. It is a little bit too squarish for my liking. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's actually totally fine. It gives it a certain aesthetic about it. I think it looks good. Oh, there's a crocodile. Should we add like a thing on the bottom? Like this thing right here. Should that be differently colored? Maybe it should be. Maybe for like shadow purposes, the lower ones could be darker. As you know, when you're typically in 3D, things have different lighting. But since we are using just regular materials that are not lighted or lit or whatever, we sometimes have to apply shading on our own. Now the thing is, we don't have that many colors, so maybe I don't do it. Maybe actually this is totally fine the way it is. I think it's fine. You know, it's fine. Alright, we have our crocodile. Now if we re-enable everything, we have our crocodile, we have our dogs. This crocodile right here is right there, is right here. It's sitting. It is actually just sitting in the grass. Right there. Wow. Amazing. Oh, amazing. This is great. I love it. Alright, that looks nice. That looks quite good, actually. Alright, we can move the water such that it is a little bit more centered. This is looking great, thank you. Vicious987. Okay, we've exited. We can now move this guy out. We should move our the tile scaling back to 8. We should move this thing, grid rounding, back to, I don't know, 4. There. And then what? And then what? And then we add our waves. What happened to our waves from earlier? Can we edit this water object? Is this not an object anymore? What did I do to it? Water object. Water. How do I edit this? There it is. Alright, we have our tile set. We go back to this one. And we simply just add it. Wait, this is too low. What did I set it wrong? There should be, let's have this back to 1. And then there. Okay, set that back to 4. Alright, let's add some of these guys. Is this aligned? Is this even aligned? It is off by 1 pixel. So you gotta move back over 1 pixel. And then you can set it to 4. Alright. Why does that have an extra pixel on it? When I'm trying to put this on the world, there's like an extra pixel on it. I don't know what that is. But it seems to disappear when I actually place the object though. So maybe that's fine. Alright, look at this. We got dogs, we got a spinning dog, we got a dog that looks at the camera. Got a crocodile. Amazing. We got a bridge. Remember that bridge we made? There it is. Alright, what else can we do? We can add a fishing rod. What if we make a fishing rod for this crocodile? This crocodile is simply out here fishing. I imagine that would be quite simple to make, actually. So let's do that. Let's go here. Let's add a fishing rod. Yo, he's fishing, bro. He is fishing. Okay, we have this one. It will be the fishing rod. Right there. I should maybe give it like a little bit of a texture. There's probably a better way to texture this. I don't actually know the best colors. It's probably fine. How about this? What if we mix all the colors? Look at all these colors. Whoa, look at this, so crazy. Crazy colors here. Actually, it looks kind of bad. I'm sure someone with better sense for this kind of stuff could probably have a more appealing color scheme, but maybe that's fine. It's probably fine for now. Now, let's create a fishing rod. Tile set. This will be 8 by 2. 2 by 8. So painting, we choose this one. This one right here. Alright, let's make sure we go to the center Actually, we could just put it here. Put this here for now. We could always move it later. Hey, why is that thing so far away? What the heck? Why is it over there? What? What's it doing over there? Is it like around the center? Where is this thing? Where are my tiles? Okay, there it is. Let's put this one here. Let's put this one below it. Alright, let's make sure we hide everything so that we are not moving things unnecessarily. Is this part of the water? Is that what this is? Did I put this on the wrong thing? No, what is this? Alright, let's undo that. Make sure we are not editing the water object. That's what it was. I was editing the water. Okay, we have this fishing rod right here. And then let's move this by 2. So this one goes here and here and here. So we're actually here. What? Oh, I have to move this over. And then I make this 2 by 2. We get the top part of it and the bottom part of it. Simply put this guy right over here. Right there. Alright, there's a fishing rod. Now we need the string. How are we gonna do the string? Well, it could... Oh, you could also do rigging in this. Also, welcome Zykes, thank you for the 29 months. That is, in fact, many months. That is several months out there. I think we would also need one of those, whatchamacallits. One of those things. Reels. One of those reels. One of those Instagram reels. So this one would have to be perhaps over there. And we could simply add that. Now obviously it goes over there. And also right there. And there. And there. Okay, then you need the string, what's it called? The thing, the good old thing, the line, the fishing line. Let's turn this into an object first. Let's do shift to choose everything. Make sure you've also chosen the bottom and the top. There is a way to have it choose everything if you toggle this thing, but I was too lazy to do so. We go to faces, we create an object. This one will be called fishing rod. We should also update this such that the center point is right here. Change our spacing to 1 so we can get the exact middle of it. Wait. I do? There. Are we not in the object? Yeah, let's edit the object. Go to... so how do you do it again? What was the thing to do it? I already forgot. He already forgot. UVs transform? Scene? Oh, it's scene. Okay, so it's this. Points, origin. Yes, now the origin is now here. And it's good. Alright, now we need to add the wire. And that could simply just be this. Right there. Go to our tile set. We set the tile size to 1 by 4. And go up to the top. Make sure you align yourself in 3D space. Alright, so we're here, and we should go this way. Alright. Now you simply just select this thing. And do this. Alright. I think there is a way to add, like, bones to this thing so that you can actually move it around. I have not done that yet. I guess we could try to do it and I can learn. How do I add bones to something? Fishing rod, transform, painting UVs. Let's learn something. Bone. If a prefab object has its skin property enabled, skin, if you can enable skin, prefab, okay, you should probably set the, this thing to be its own object. Hold on. Faces, create object. Okay, this is now the, all right, you have to not be in an object. I think that's one issue that I have, is that you try to nest objects, it doesn't fail with an error message. You actually have to move this thing to the root scene, and then you can put this as part of the other guy. I don't know how to do that besides copying, deleting, and then going out and then pasting. And now you can create an object. That is one issue that I have that could probably be fixed. Okay, so now this is an object. Fishing line. And then we could put the fishing line in the fishing rod. Like this. So now it is parented. Okay, so now how do we add bones to this? Properties, skin, skinned mesh. So now this is a skin mesh. Oh, you can add a bone. Oh, look at this, you can add bone. How do I then decrease the size of this bone? Because that is too much. This bone is too much. Bone. You put the bone in this. And now the bone is there. Property? Do I set the property of the bone? Move bone. Move bone. Property. Properties. Length, bone length, 0.25. 0.5. Sure. And then you duplicate the bone. You put this bone within the other bone. And then you just move, make sure you move this bone over. And then you duplicate it again. And you nest it. And then this bone, that is the wrong one. Deselect everything. Bones in bones. How do I deselect? I'm selecting too many. I'd like to just select this one. Deselect. Can I deselect? Okay. Select. There's probably a better way to do it. I don't know how. We have this bone going here. And then you duplicate this one. And you put it inside the other bone. Okay, so now, hypothetically, if I were to rotate this thing, which I don't know how to do, I do not know how to do this. I've never done this before. Gizmo alignment. What is this? Undo, redo. I think hypothetically I could move these around. Maybe I need to add another. Let's add another thing to this. Let's go over here and add one. And then check that the length, okay, the length is perfectly fine. Now, how do we do this? Bone thickness. This does not set their scale. This drop-down lists current bone. Clicking set will assign the weight value. Clicking set will assign the selected bone. Okay, we have bones have different weights. I don't know how this works. Let's look at the tutorial. Crocotile bone. This one. Welcome Ultracar. Bone. Bone. That is not the same thing. There is that one video. I've seen a video. Was it this one? I think it's this one. How did they do it? Okay, so you set the bone. Skin, root bone, bone 1. And then what? They have nested their bones. You can move the bone within. And then skin show. Bone. Oh, it's in transform. That's where all the settings are. So this is here. Bone. Bones. Skin. Ah, there it is. Show. Don't show. Bone length. Restrictive. They've set different bone. Bone. They're doing coloring. I don't understand this stuff. All right, so this bone right here. It has the first bone. Has bone 1. Bone. There is nothing. There's nothing. What is this? Well, I've set it up wrong. I'm sure if I watched the tutorial, I would understand. But I didn't. So maybe next time I can do that. For now, though, I will assign this fishing rod to its proper place. Wait, is this not part of the model? Did I... Hold on, have I not been editing this in the model? Here, let's copy this, delete it. It is not being deleted. Is this even correct. This is not even correct. Copy this, delete it. It's not being deleted. Alright, you know what? Let's delete these bones. How do I do that? How do I do this? Restore pose all? What? What am I doing? I don't understand. Can I delete the thing? Is that a thing I can do? Delete? You can delete the bone. Remove bone. Imagine removing all your bones. Okay, I see. This one, I think it's because I set the fishing line to have skin. Welcome, Brooke. Alright, I'm gonna avoid doing that for now. I will simply go back to the main scene. Enable everything. Go select this thing. And it looks good, thank you. This thing needs to be deleted. I don't think this thing is part of the right object. Unfortunately, it's a bit too thin. Okay, there we go. No, okay, I guess it is part of the object. Is it? No, it's like its own thing. What? Is it not part of its own thing? Well, I don't know, whatever. Okay, so now we are here. Let's move this guy. I'd like to deselect everything, please. Move this guy over. Am I like editing the object? It's kind of hard to tell what's happening sometimes. This guy. Why is this its own thing? Alright. I would like to select the fishing rod. We go to this fishing rod. Select it. What? Oh, okay, I was in the wrong mode. Okay, we'll move this here. This thing is stuck up here. I thought this thing was not part of the model. What the heck? Okay, I think I've accidentally extruded this. Okay, but this is like then part of the object? What is this? Fishing line? Why is this thing here? If I delete this, okay, then that's fine. I'll move this guy downward. Yes. All right. And then we just gotta rotate it. How do you rotate? I've actually never rotated anything in this program. Never really had to. Rotate. QE, rotate the prefab brush. No, I want to do like manual rotation. The gizmo. The gizmo. Oh, that's how you do the posing. That's what I was trying to do, but I couldn't do it. Rotate Q and E to rotate vertices. Okay, this is what I want, I think. And gizmo allows, okay, you can press X. Oh, I see, that's what this is. Now, how do you rotate with a gizmo? This thing goes up, this thing goes this way. Rotate. Oh, rotate is this thing. Oh, I see. Yo. Yo, look at... Oh my god, he's doing it. Bro is fishing, though. Welcome that guy. Alright, okay, so now we can edit this thing. Okay, we want the fishing line to be like correct. We want this fishing line to be, we also want to hide the water first. Fishing line. The fishing line right here. We're moving the entire fishing line. We can just rotate it. Like that. Yeah, well, look at this. Wow. Okay, we go edit the water. We will move this guy. This guy right here. I would like to edit this object. Move this guy. Let's just delete this guy. Get this guy out of here. Go back to tile sets. Let's add some like splashing water. Set the tile size back to 8 by 8. We go over here, we just add some good old rippling effects. Like that. Is that a bit much? Maybe it's fine. Okay, we put this guy right over here. Select this guy. Oh, it's in the wrong thing. It's in the wrong thing. Move this over by 1. Alright. And then simply lower yourself such that you are here. Right above the water. And then... Oh, look at that. And then we can also make it animated. Look at this. If I just copy this one. Copy this guy, paste him here. And then like adjust the effect a little bit. Actually, I guess I could just, yeah, let's delete this. I could just do it like this. Does that work? How does this work? Like this. Like that. Select this guy, convert it to an object. Faces, create object. Object. Is it not an object? Wait. Oh, am I editing the water right now? Why was this not an object? Faces, create object. Let's copy that. I think we are editing something else. Alright, we'll paste it again. We will go to faces, create object. Okay, now it's there. And this is here. Let's disable the gizmo. Let's delete this thing. Oh, this thing is part of the water. That's what it is. Okay. Alright, so now that this is an object, let us go edit the object. Let's add an animation here. Ripple. And this will start off from here, and then we'll have animation rates every 1 second, perhaps. Yes. And then we choose this one. click on this guy. And we apply tile brush. Oh, okay. There's a little bit of timing inconsistency, possibly due to the fact that I changed the timing for one of the frames. I don't know how to fix that. I do not know how to check the duration of each frame, so I will simply just make a new one. Let's add the animation. So we start this off from here. It's gonna, wait, it should be here. Start off at 1. We will add another frame. And then we replace this guy with this. It did not work. I tried doing this earlier and it did not work. I don't understand. But before it did work. That's the thing. It did work at some point. Welcome red bean bitter cream. Waffle is right there. There it is. Okay, so this one works. I don't know why this one doesn't work. Let's delete this one, I guess. Let's move this one over. Oh, it's also misaligned. All right. Let's delete it. Get that out of here. Am I still in the object? The ripple? Am I still in the ripple object? Now let's align ourselves here. Let us put it right there. Okay, that works. Let's remove this ripple object because I think there's nothing in it. All right, it looks good. Look at that. We got a scene with a gator. Sorry, a crocodile. I keep saying gator, even though it is a crocodile. Let's edit this grass so that it's actually next to the dogs. All right. I think that's it. Look at this. We got a nice little scene. We got a crocodile. We got some dogs. Fishing. Look at that. You can also export a spinning image. Camera. Render. Spin GIF. Resolution custom. 800 by 600 frames. I don't know, 200 frame interval, 20 something, 250. Skybox, no skybox. Background color, you know, let's make that thing the color of the water. Because I think that makes sense. What color is this water? 29 ADFF. Render, spin GIF. And sure. Save it somewhere. Island. Yo, holy frick. That looks so good. That dog is kind of like freaking out though. I don't really know what that's about. I think it also depends on where you've centered your camera. Or like it's based on where your... Oh, look at that. Okay, no, I think we should make it so that the 3D cursor is in the middle. Because I think that matters. Here. Render, spin GIF. Let's have this be That would be 300. No, that's too big. That's too big. Welcome, Mog. I'm actually about to end my stream, but thank you for stopping by. So we're gonna export this. Save over this one. Yes. Having so much fun, right? It's so nice. Also, okay, this is not centered. Am I not zoomed out enough? Is that what it is? Render spin GIF. Island.gif. See, why is it not centered around like where my cursor is? Do you know, Mog, are you a Crocotile user? Are you the one who replied on Blue Sky? Why does this one, why is it not centered around where I placed the cursor? Whatever, it's probably fine. Looks good. Got dogs out here. Alright, whatever. It's a nanodial, so true. Alright, well I'll figure out the GIF export at some point. I'll figure out why it's not centered. But until then, I will continue to be 3D modeling stuff off stream. Let's see what day it is. Let's rate someone. National Clean Out Your Computer Day. That is certainly a day that exists. Cream Cheese Brownie Day, Flannel Day, Poop Day, Umbrella Day, Oatmeal Monday. Oatmeal Monday, a lot of days. Let's do National Clean Out Your Computer Day raid. National Clean Out Your Computer Day raid. You could probably post this. Alright, let's see who's streaming. Twitch.tv. Several people are out there. Alright, who do I raid? Of people who are streaming, I will send you over to who? That is the question. To who? To whom even? Whom? Send you. I'm just gonna send you to Chocojax. Why not? She was there earlier, and by there I mean here. To who? Chocojax. Thanks for watching. I will be back on Wednesday with web fishing, so look forward to that. And then Friday we're continuing that one game we played last Friday. It was a fun game known as While Waiting. Had a good time playing it, and I will continue to play it. I'll probably finish it on Friday. I think the game's about 5 hours long, and we spent like 3 hours playing it last week. But yeah, and then Saturday we got Variety Gaming. And that's it. Good times. Good times. Good times out there. Classic stream. I might do more of this on stream next week. I don't know. I'm still deciding. It is fun. I do enjoy making this stuff. It's like, man, you can create something so easily. When I was learning Blender, I was like, I don't understand what I'm doing. But now I'm doing this and I'm like, this is so easy. Anyone could do this. Just moving points around, connecting shapes. Anyway, the way it's gonna go, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.